is going on, guys? KingCran back here with another video. Today we're going to be talking about crash spots that you can go into and basically just destroy in singles. And this is only for singles because in dubs and threes there's a lot of different strategies you can use. But yeah, so let's just say you start off with attack. The first thing you can do, which I usually do, which usually gets me the win every time. Crash is one of my favorite and best maps, and I play game battles just in case you guys were wondering, is rush A really hard and then go camp in this spot over to the kitchen, which I'm going to show you right now. So usually you just start off by rushing A and stun it. Usually there'll be a stun coming in right about here, so if you want you can camp over by that corner for a second. And then usually I check right here and I either go camp right here, which is a really good spot. It's usually worth about 1 round per game because no one looks here unless you've been there before. And then you can also go here if you want to watch that mid. Or you can just run upstairs and rush plant if you know he's over by B somewhere, or maybe you know he's by mid, so you could plant it on this side. But yes, there's lots of things you can do with A. And if you get the A plant off, usually you're pretty good on the round. I usually just camp here. It's a pretty easy spot, and usually you'll get the kill every time as long as you're aiming. But yeah, that is about it for the first one, so let's get on to the next one. Alright guys, for this next offensive one, we're actually going to go to A side once again and do the same thing kind of, but this time you're going to want to stun across there and run right back. So they think you're going to be pushing A really hard, but all you're going to want to do is run through this part right here, maybe check mid real quick, and then go along B alley all the way down and plant B, or just flank him and try and get the kill. It's up to you for this one, but yeah, so this one fools them every single time. They will always be around A somewhere or watching A, and then you'll always have the free plant. I've never gotten caught by this one yet. Or sometimes you just go over this side and they'll probably be garbage can or just somewhere down here, maybe woods, maybe the pallets right there or up top. So yeah, just watch out for that if you're going to want to rush them. But that is probably my favorite strategy on this map because I've never lost a round with that one yet, and I've played many GB games, so hopefully we'll keep that streak going. And we'll move on to the third one for offense. Alright guys, for this third spot, we're going to go up into blue. This is what I usually do my third round of offense for this map. And you can either go over to this corner if you know how to get to this spot and watch mid right there. And that's a really good head glitch. They won't be able to see you either. Or you can just kind of scout out blue for a little bit. And then I usually like to push A if I see him cross over to B or something. So it's basically about timing for this spot. As long as you see him, don't try and shoot him across the map even with a sniper M16. Just kind of plan it if you know they're going the other way. So it'll give you the advantage and they have to come to you instead of you going to them. So that was basically it for that one. And now there's one more spot on the attack side, so let's get right into that. Alright, for this fourth one, I usually like to rush either with the AK or I like to snipe in the back. But basically, you check mid real quick, and if you have the sniper, you can sit here for a few seconds. And then you're going to want to clear out this side alley. Hopefully someone's there because it's an easy snipe. And make sure you check up top meat market and check this back corner because lots of people camp there. And then you kind of want to just rush B. My favorite B spots to go, I usually plant on this side unless I go over here to this blue thing. Then I plant right here. But yeah, I like to go right here because you got that left side covered and mid, and you got the head glitch if they come down low right here. I also like this spot up here, and that's good because if they have a SMG, you're definitely going to get them with a head glitch on the balcony, so it's basically game over. And you can plant the bomb as far as you can to the left or the right, like right about there. You can still see it. And the third spot is probably the most overpowered one, and that is only use this spot if you know that they're over by A or somewhere on this far side of the map over there, because this, you have the whole cross watch, so all you got to do is look at which side they go to and just flank them. So if they run this way, all you gotta do is shoot them from behind, and if they run that way, you just kind of chase them down for a second and maybe head glitch this car to make sure they're not camping anywhere, and then just kind of flank around and make sure you find them. So that's about it for the offensive strats. Now let's get right into the defensive strats. Alright guys, for this first defensive strat, it usually works every time for me. This one kind of takes a little bit of skill, but I'll show you. You're going to want to have an AK and rush all the way left right here towards garbage, and then right when you get about here, that's the fastest time you can actually see them. So you might be able to see their head, and usually what I do, I make sure they see me, and I'll keep running towards mid and act like I didn't see them. Wait here for a second, just look at that, and then go back around, because he'll probably be looking broken by then. And then he'll usually just be sitting just somewhere around this, like looking for you. So that's a really easy flank round to get. And let's get right into the next one. Alright, so for this next one, you want to spawn in and go to this red car. And it kind of seems pretty easy, but this is one of my favorite spots to stay. And this is actually the only spot in the whole game I camp. I'm usually a rusher, so. But yeah, so you got B all covered here. And you got A side, bottom A if they go up there. The only way they can get you, really, is if they snipe you bottom A if they're just looking at red car. Or if they sneak by really quick, like if I'm looking at B for a second, and then look at A, but he ran upstairs already. That's the only way you can plan A, really. So, yeah, you're going to want to just keep crouching here and looking back and forth. This is about how fast you want to go. So you don't want to go too fast, don't want to go too slow. But, yeah, just keep making sure you have both sides covered. And that round will be pretty good. Alright, so for the third round on defense, you just want to go over here again, do the same exact strategy. That's what I like to do. The same one as the first one. So you just go there, check broken real quick if you don't see him over by green. If you don't see him by green, actually you should rush him because it could be broken. But yeah, so you just want to rush real quick. And then if you don't see him over here, you just come out, you want to go back around to A. I usually go right here, and I'll go through blue. Make sure you check up top, make sure you check the corners. And then I'll usually come back around here through electrical, make sure they're not over there. And then I'll just come through bottom A, and hopefully they're up here planning. If not, I'll keep running around the outsides of the map to B, and just keep kind of cycling back around through A. But yes, that's what I do on that one. Or sometimes I'll camp red car if I make a whole circle around and didn't find them. But yeah, let's get on to the last one. Alright, for this next defense one, you're going to want to come through mid. And if you guys didn't know, you can watch the cross right here and see if they cross through to A. So that's a good strategy for team ladder, but that is not where I want you to go. This is my strategy. I go up here. You can get up on this thing, and then make sure you just walk on top of the ladder. It'll give you a little elevation boost. And then this little tiny, whatever that's called right there, you want to jump up on that. And then you have basically full map coverage, so you can watch if they kind of go over towards A by garbage can. And you have the whole entire B alley basically until like the shipment, or until the barrels and stuff. And you can also check down here by wooden pallets in case they're rushing this side from B. But yes, this spot is basically locked down, and if they see you, like say he's on this side, all you got to do is run away if you don't want to get shot. And same with this side or mid, you just got to lay down if they're in mid, and they won't see you, and this side just run this way. So yeah, it's pretty much easy. And I usually like to snipe. I don't like the M16 right now. I don't know why. It's just not working for me. I think they might have patched it or something, but yeah, let me know if you know anything about that in the comments. And actually, there's one more spot I want to talk about, so let's get right into the last one. Alright, for the final spot, this is going to be an A rush, but I like to do it a certain way. So, usually I rush here. I'll just wait here for about 5 seconds and throw a stun right over this thing. So, that stun will land right about here by that garbage or anywhere between there, depends where you aim it. And that's where they'll be coming out. So, yeah, once you stun, you're going to want to run up here after you wait a few seconds, because they have incoming stuns and nades also. You got to watch out for those. You're just going to want to stay up here for a few seconds, check it, make sure it didn't come through. And then if you want, you could just lock down A side. And there's also this really good cross to watch. It is right here. So if you know they're not on A side, then all you got to do is stand there and watch them cross B. You can also just kind of head glitch bomb if you know they're on that side. And there's also this spot, which one of my dubs partners taught me. They cannot barely see your head unless you move around like this. But yeah, so if you're just sitting here, no one will ever see you. And if you have them locked down on this side of the map, it's a GG. So that's all you got to do. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. That was it for this video. And remember to leave a like, because YouTube is messing up recently and I don't know what's wrong with them. So apparently if you don't get likes, you don't get views. So yeah, leave a like. Remember to subscribe. I'll be making a whole entire COD 4 GB gameplay stuff. So yeah, let me know what you want to see next in the videos, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.